Hello guys, and welcome back to the channel. And if this is your first time visiting the channel, please like, share and subscribe as we do cryptocurrency reviews over here. Every single day I do at least 2 or 3 videos going over newly added tokens or already built tokens that's been on the marketplace for a good while. So please subscribe so you'll get notified when I release new videos, and please click on that notification bell so you do get notified. So today we're going to do a little bit different, do things a little bit different. We're going to go on coingecko.com and we're going to go to the recently added tab, and we're going to choose, we're not going to choose like we usually do. We're not going to choose one that we usually choose like for 7 hours ago or something like that. We're going to choose one from like 2 hours ago, or one from like 2 days ago or 3 days ago. So not hours, days. So one that caught my eye is banana books. Now let's go for a cheaper one. So this one right here, Giftbag. I can see Giftbag currently 24-hour volume, only $4,000 been coming through this token so far. This one 2,000, but it's in the red so far. So let's go for one that's in the green for the last day and the last hour. So, and it's only $4,000 have been going through it so far. So this is very, very early. Like, I guess this hasn't had any time to blow up or anything as yet. So let's click on Giftbag, and you see that it's a Binance Smart Chain token because it got that little symbol, that yellow or orange symbol. So we're gonna copy their address and we're gonna open their website. So it's giftbag.io, and while that's loading, we're gonna scroll down and we're gonna see in the last hour it went up by 0.3%, and the last 24 hours went up by 0%. Well, it just stabilized, I guess. And no data for the 7 days because it's been out for only 3 days. So here it shows you again that it only has $4,000 coming through in the last 24 hours and a total supply of 1 quadrillion tokens. So let's go to their website and see what they say. So it says Giftbag is a community token based on unique NFT art through an ecosystem where artists, influencers, celebrities, athletes coexist as a community to create the ultimate ownership experience. Our mission is to offer the public an unprecedented experience in regards to offering unseen and valuable art, and at the same time helping the most needy through charitable gift bag donations. Alright, so it says feature donations. So it says they donated 5,000 to the Gloria Redwine Foundation. Let's see what that is. The Gloria Redwine Foundation. The Gloria Redwine Foundation. So they donated $5,000 to the Gloria Redwine Foundation. Let's see who this is. Alright, say this organization has not provided guide star with a mission, so they no mission statement. It's a non-profit. Alright, not much information right there on Gloria. Alright, let's see. This shows their address, when it was created 1 year ago. A non-profit. Let's see. We're not getting a lot of information on this. A lot on this foundation. Alright, so key facts. The Gloria Foundation is an active company incorporated on May 3rd, 2020 with the registered number. This just shows regular information. Alright, so we're not finding the information we want. Like, I think they should have a website, at least their full website listed at #1. Well, I'm not going to go there so far. So they donated for the month of November, since they started 3 days ago, they donated $5,000 so far. And they're trying to donate for a good cause. You can donate in that. So listed on CoinSniper, CoinScouter, CoinMarketCap, CoinGecko, and BSC Scan. Alright, so it said this is their, well, it should be Tokenomics, but it says Giftonomics. Alright, it says the total supply is 1 quadrillion. 4% goes to marketing, 4% goes to development, 1% goes to redistribution, and 1% goes to the burn. So they said liquidity is 30%, burn tokens 50%. So they have 500 trillion right now. All right, let's go to Tokensniffer and run a quick check on this token. It's only been out 3 days, but Tokensniffer should have good information on this token. So they currently have a score of 65 out of 100. So at this point, this Tokensniffer is saying people are able to sell, but they got an X each for the buy fee and sell fee, which should usually be less than 5%, but it's 10% and 9.8% respectively. And it says the ownership has not been renounced. So it says gets 2 good scores for the owner. Wallet has been less than 10, and all other holders possessing less than 5%. So they get good score for that. And it says there's 242 BNB in the liquidity right now, and they locked. It's saying their liquidity is locked in pink lock until the 16th of November 2022. So that's 1 year away. So that's a good look. That's really good for the token to be locked for a year. So you know you won't have to be worried about being able to sell your token, as long as the owner does not mess with the contract or anything like that. But let's go to bscheck.eu. We're gonna paste their address right here. We're gonna check. All right, so this it's getting a score of risky on bscheck, and it says 50% of the token supply has been burned. So they said that earlier, and it's true. It says that on their Giftonomics. So it says burned 50%, and bscheck says yes, they burned 50%. All right, so it's showing the owner address. So it's showing the contract owner, ends with F8A1. So it's not been renounced. That's not always a good thing. Can be a good thing sometimes, but most of the time it's not a good thing where the owner has not been renounced, because they can change certain things that have to do with this token. So it's showing that the dev wallet info, the dev wallet have 9.6%. That's high. That's too high. Dev wallet should not have more than 1%. So that's a red flag right here. So this is I'm gonna start calling the when a contract owner have not been renounced, I'm gonna call it just like this, where you see it says it's orange, not a red. I'm gonna call this an orange flag. And when the dev wallet have this amount, I'm gonna call this a red flag. When they have too many, the dev have too many percentage in their liquidity wallet. All right, so here it says the burnt or lock liquidity is 99.64. So that's good. Tokensniffer said it's 99.64. So 2 websites check that out, and Tokensniffer said it's locked for a year. So we found out that the liquidity is locked, so they get a green for that. So they get a good score for that. They also get a good green score for the top holders. So the top 4 wallets in the account or in the token have less than 3% combined. So this is really, really good. This is one of the best top holder tokens I've seen. The top holders, top 4 holders have less than 3%. Let's go to some of these tools usually give the same information, but I like using all of these tokens when I'm doing research, making sure the data on every one of these tools match up. Just like you see earlier with the token sniffer showing that, hey, liquidity of 99.64 have been locked. Then you see that BS check says the same, 99.64. So let's on DEX Tools, let's check BSC tools. You click on Peer Explorer, and we already copied the address, so let's paste the address over here, wait for that to load, and then we'll click on Giftbag, wait for it to load a little bit. Here you see the price, and down below you'll see people are buying, two people just bought, and you see 4 people or 4 persons sold before them. So you see, even though token sniffer says, oh no, it was BS check saying there's no data for the buy and sell or the honeypot, but see, we can see that people are buying and people are selling, so we know people are able to buy and able to sell their tokens after. And it's showing DEX Tools gave this token a score of 94, and currently there are over 1,500 holders, so it's 1,561 holders at this point. And they're saying they have a total market cap of $1.3 million. And the total liquidity, total liquidity is $285,000. That's not bad. But you see that DEX Tools say it has a daily volume of only $3,500. So if this is a legit token with a daily volume of only $3,000 to $4,000, if you get in at this moment at this price, so I think this is like 1 2 3 4 5 6 this is 8 zeros before the first one. If you get in at this point in a year or two, when this token probably blow up and start having millions of dollars coming through per day, you can usually like 500 times, 1,000 times, 10,000 times your money, probably even more, depending on how burns or how often they do burns with these tokens. Because I realize most tokens nowadays, they tell you they're going to do a lot of burns and stuff, but the burns they do don't really put a dent into the token supply. They'll be burning 500,000 tokens or 20,000 tokens or 50,000 tokens out of 500 trillion tokens. That's not gonna do much to the price. I think for these, like how this one has currently 500 trillion tokens, I think for this burning to really make a difference, you'd have to be burning 1 billion token per day to, or I would say probably I would put it at 5 billion tokens per day, and do that for a couple years to get the total supply down to a reasonable amount. Because having a token in the trillions and billions is not going to make the token as valuable as, say, something like Bitcoin or any of them, because Bitcoin I think have like 80 million tokens in supply, in circulation, and these have trillions and quadrillions and stuff. So they got to do a lot of burns, and see, they only put in 1% to burn. So if this was me, I would put, if I should ever make a token or create a token, say I've created 1 quadrillion, yes, I would burn 50% when I create it. But then see, they have 4% to marketing. I would cut this to 3%. Development, I would cut this to 3%. And I'll take those 2% and put it over to the burn. So I made this 3%, this 3%, this 3%. So the burn would be 3 times more than what this token is actually doing right now. So if they're burning 1 million tokens per month, I would be burning 3 million per month. Or if they're burning 1 million tokens per day, I'll be burning 3 million tokens per day. Or I would probably even cut this down to 2% for the marketing and put this up to 4. I'm not sure though, but if that's possible to have more burning than your marketing, because I think marketing depends on how much people you get to invest in the token for marketing. Because if your marketing is spot on with this 4%, sometimes that 4% can be better than the 3% burn, because if you spend the money wisely in marketing, it will be good for the token. But let's go move on a little bit. Let's see. I already said the liquidity is 285,000. Let's go to their website and their social media. Let's see how many followers they have on Twitter. Let's see. Twitter. They should probably have like less than 1,000 right now. They just got launched 3 days ago. So they have 325 followers so far. Let's see how active they are on here. So the November 17, November 19. So they're 17 hours ago. So they're really active. They're not super active, but they're active. So they currently only have 325 followers. So this is very early days for this token. It's very early to try and get in. If you do extra research on your own and you decide to get into this token, it's a very early time to get in, because you would be first of these 500 followers to be up there. But on DEX Tools, it show you currently has over 1,500 holders. So you'd be one of the first 2,000 people to get in. And just imagine in the next 2-3 years, if there's like 100,000 holders and you're one of the first 2,000, that would be a good time to get in. If you do all your own research, add it to my research, and then use both the research to decide, hey, I'm going to put $20 in, I'm going to put $500 in, I'm going to put $2 in. You got to decide how much you want to risk, because at the end of the day, it's your money. But out of 100 at this point, I would give this token 68. It's early days, and no, not a 68, I mean a 78. I would give this token a 78 just because they locked their liquidity for 1 year, and it's a total of $285,000. You're able to buy and sell whenever you want. But I'm going to ask them questions on Twitter about their liquidity, what they're gonna plan on doing after the year lock is up. So whether or not they're gonna relock it, or they're gonna use that money to do after the liquidity is unlocked. So there's a whole bunch more stuff. You can come up here on their Twitter and ask a whole bunch of questions to find out more about what their goals are. I think they showed, well, those are their influencers they have so far. And down here it shows their roadmap. So they're currently they currently finished phase 1, where they launched their website, launched their token, got a CoinMarketCap and CoinGecko listing. So currently they have over 1,500 holders. So they just completed one task in their phase 2. So they're currently working on their phase 2 right here, where it shows their audit and the Giftbag token Ethereum bridge. So they're currently working on phase 2. So it's early days to get in this token if you do your own research and decide, hey, this token is what I want to invest my money in. But guys, if you haven't subscribed to this channel yet, please do so now and click on that notification bell so you get notified of all the new videos I post. I make at least 2 or 3 videos every single day, and you don't want to miss any of them. Thank you for watching.